Welcome grade 4. This is an introduction to lesson 10.3, parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular lines. Let's start with parallel lines. They are always the same distance apart. They never touch or cross to each other, like this. These are two lines which are parallel to each other. The same distance between them along the two lines. As you see, they are never cross or intersect together. Like this also. Do you see here? They are not parallel here because they are intersecting each other or crossing each other. They are not parallel like this. Even like this, they are not parallel. So because the distance between the two lines are not equal, not the same along the two lines. So they are not parallel too. You see, if you make it like this, they will intersect at this point. So they are not parallel. Okay, can you imagine this is real picture? Okay, these two lines, they are never intersect. Intersecting lines or cross. As you see here, these two lines, they are intersecting each other at this point, and here also. Another example. Let's see perpendicular lines. Perpendicular means we have two lines cross at a right angle. We're forming four right angles like this. We have here two lines. They are intersecting together, but they are forming four right angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this also perpendicular, and this is perpendicular also. Okay, let's review together. What about this example? They are parallel or perpendicular or what? They are not parallel here. They are intersecting together. They will be intersecting. But this parallel, this is not parallel lines. They are intersecting. This is parallel lines. Okay, let's summarize our lesson. Parallel lines will always be the same distance apart. They will never touch or cross or intersect together. Intersecting lines cross each other. Perpendicular lines cross at right angle, forming four right angles. Thank you for watching. Welcome grade 4. This is lesson 10.3, parallel lines and perpendicular lines, page 561. Let's start with some terms and definitions. Here we have intersecting lines. This is line HI and this is line JK. They are crossing each other and intersect in point X. So how can we read it? Line HI intersects line JK at point X. How can we write it? You write it like this using symbols HI, and don't forget to write the symbol of the line up, and line JK intersect at point X. Then parallel lines. Parallel lines, this is how to draw it. We have line DE and line FG, and as you see, the distance between them is constant, the same, doesn't it change? So they are called parallel lines. They are never intersecting. How can we read it? Line DE is parallel to line FG. And this is the sign of parallel line. Two small vertical lines like this. Then we have perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. This is perpendicular line. Okay, they are lines in plane that intersect to each other also, but they are forming four right angles. So parallel lines are intersecting lines, but they are forming right angles. Four right angles. So how can you read it? You read line LM perpendicular to line NO. They are perpendicular to each other, on each other, sorry. So how can we write it? Okay, this is the sign of perpendicular. So this is the sign of perpendicular line. And this is the sign of parallel lines. Two lines like this, vertical lines. Okay, let's go to page 562. Draw and label line segment. This is line segment QR parallel to line segment ST. So note that parallel lines never intersect. Parallel lines never intersect. Parallel line segment are parts of parallel lines, so they are never intersected. Okay, let's draw. This is line segment QR, and this is line segment ST. That's right. This is QR, and this is ST. So you can use your rulers, please, and pencils to draw them. And take care that distance must be the same. Use the figure for 2 and 3, this one. Name two line segments that appear to be parallel. We said parallel lines never intersect together, and the distance between them is the same. We have CD, line segment CD. Okay, don't forget to write the sign of line segment. Parallel to line segment BF. BF. And the sign of line segment. Or we have also line segment CB. Okay, parallel to line segment DF. Okay, this is page 563. It's on your own. So I'll give you some hints to solve it, and take picture and send it to me on the WhatsApp group, please. So here in this figure we have name a pair of lines that are perpendicular. Perpendicular, they are two lines intersecting each other, forming right angles, four right angles. So we are searching for where is the right angles here, the intersecting lines with right angles. As you see, we have a line FJ perpendicular on line HG. Here. 5. Name a pair of lines that appear to be parallel. Okay, where is the two parallel lines? Parallel lines, they are never intersect, and the distance between them is the same. So as you see here, you can find them, this and this. Line DC and FJ, they are parallel to each other. Here we have draw and label the figure described. Number 6, you will draw line segment RS parallel to line segment TU. Line segment RS parallel to line segment TU. Number 7, you will draw ray, this is the sign of ray KL and ray KM. Okay, ray and ray, they are forming, yes, an angle. Okay, and you will draw it as you like. Draw any angle, right angle or obtuse or acute. It's up to you. You're free to choose anyone. Just draw an angle. Number 8, line segment CD perpendicular on line segment DE. This is the sign of perpendicular. 9, and this is line segment. Number 9, it's line JK perpendicular on line LM. Do you see the difference between 9 and 8? Number 10, you will draw line ST intersecting line UV at point X. Intersecting together at point X. 11, you will draw line AB parallel to line FG. Here we have the problem solving part. You will use this figure to solve 12 and 13. The answer is that line HL is parallel to line IM. Is then correct? Yes or no? Then explain your answer. Let's see HL. Where is line HL? This is line HL. And this is line IM. These think they are parallel to each other. Let's remember together what is the meaning of parallel lines. They are never intersect together. And if you make like this, imagine this line is going up and this like this, they will intersect. So what do you think? They are parallel or not? Number 13. Name two intersecting line segments take care, that are not perpendicular. So you will not use this or this. This is two intersecting lines but they are perpendicular. Choose any other two line segments. And don't forget to write the line segment sign up. So after this, your homework will be this is your homework page 565. Okay, thank you for watching. Waiting your replies, your answers. Thank you. Goodbye.